Hey, spiritual superstars, I'm Nicole, and we want to talk about orbs right now. We want to talk about orbs because we are seeing more of them, and it's important that you know what energy you're seeing and what's really going on and why you're seeing them. So, I want you to really participate. You know how we do. Type in your 4 1s, the opening of the spirit realm, and let's get ready to raise our vibration by taking a beautiful deep breath in. You ready? Type in those 4 1s when you come on board. Remind everybody to type in their 4 1s because we want everybody to be blessed and hear our spiritual guidance. So let's go ahead, take a beautiful deep breath in. And raise our vibration. Deep, deep, deep. Challenging your human, kissing your higher self, connecting with divine source, separating from all toxicity, and exhaling. Again. So, orbs are light beings. Orbs are our ancestors. Orbs are our ascended masters, our ascended loved ones. Orbs are manifestations. Orbs are messengers of. And orbs come to us when we are in our most pure energy. Orbs are souls. Orbs are just small or large beams of light. But orbs don't have to be circular. They don't have to be round. And that's kind of, I guess it's an oxymoron maybe. But when you're seeing any being of light, energy, meaning it is coming from the quantum field, it is coming from the spirit realm, and that is where it resides. It's not dense matter like our human. You're in contact with spiritual energy. And often we start seeing it when we are getting ready to progress or elevate into the next part of our spiritual journey. And many people see it or start seeing them when they are awake. So they have really tapped into their unlimited, untapped potential of being the soul within their human. And you, as the soul within your human, are infinite. You are unlimited. You are absolutely abundant energy that never stops. And so when you are seeing orbs, you may see them enter your body. You may see them flying from your body. You may see them right before you. You might see a flash of light in the corner of your eye. You may go down the hallway and, excuse me, and you might see a floating beam of light. And often what I see are about as small as what would be, see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see that. Well, very small, very small. But I also see them pretty big as well. I've seen them this size. See if I can pull this out. Zoom it out. Okay. I've seen them that size, and I've also seen them bigger than that. My clients, coaching clients, students, have all seen them in different ways. And so I just want to share some of the ways that you might see them, which some people attest to seeing beams of light when they're taking a picture. And you look at the picture, and there are beams of light, there are little circles, there are rays of light, there are wisps of light, certainly long, kind of looks like the picture is kind of distorted. And some people can see them when they're looking through the lens, and before they take the picture, they might look outside of the lens just through their naked human eye and don't see anything. But they go back to looking through the lens of the camera, they can definitely see it. Another time, some of my clients have attested to seeing orbs are through working at a hospital, working in a cemetery, and going down certain corridors. I have had a client tell me he was working security in a hospital in the basement on C shift. And whenever he did his rounds, he would have to go down this one hallway where they did keep the cadavers. They kept the human bodies. He would see orbs through that hallway all of the time, he said. And it wasn't until he watched one of our videos where he understood, okay, wait a minute. Now I'm not crazy. This is really happening. His coworker could see them sometimes on the camera when they were looking at, the video camera of the hospital, or just looking as they're doing their job. I have seen them in the shower. And I feel like, our ancestors, our spirit guides are going to come to us when we're most pure. When we are we're in our higher self. We are apt to receive that spiritual guidance that they might have for us. But we're also in our higher self, so we are more similar to their energy than we are to our human energy, which is a really big deal. Because I think often what happens is in the physical realm and the life we live, sometimes we get bogged down by responsibilities, obligation, and just having an earthly existence. And we forget that there are many times throughout the day, throughout the night, where we literally jump out of our human and we're having more of a spiritual experience than anything else. And that is the moment that our spirit guides, our angels, our archangels, our manifestations of the Most High, messengers of God, our ancestors, our ascended loved ones, our animal spirit guides, all of the above are able to connect with us because we will have come to the point of our higher self, which means we're very close to where they're at spiritually. So it can be, some of my clients have attested to using marijuana and seeing orbs. And the question there was, well, can I be in my higher self when I'm using this? And, and so why would they come to me then? Am I not, is it okay? My answer, here's my understanding and my personal opinion is yes. Marijuana is a plant. It is an herbal plant. And in some cultures, they do use it for medicinal purposes. But you're still able to, in my opinion, you're still able to be in your higher self simply because you are, make sure I use the right words, simply because you are not harming anyone else. You're not harming yourself, you're not harming anyone else. And I feel like it's more of a sedative than anything, but I do feel like our spirit guides, our angels, our spiritual team come to us when we are loving on our human, when we are at this point of homeostasis or seeking tranquility and peace or just a balance, when we are not giving more of our energy over to the chaos and the stress and the strife, and we're able to say, okay, I feel more tranquil, or I feel more loved or loving, or I feel more spiritually aware right now. And you just might be meditating. You just might be needing to de-zone. You just might be needing to reflect. But in those moments, that's when spirit reaches out to us because we're more apt to receive our spiritual guidance. So often you might be washing your face and you look up and there's an orb. Certainly in the shower, like I shared earlier, they're dancing little orbs all of the time. And as soon as I acknowledge them, they go away. So that is a strong indication right there that tells you, when you're cleansing yourself, you're detoxing yourself, you're relaxing yourself, you're all at one with nature, you are in your higher self, and that is when other light energy connects with you, because in that moment, you are more light energy than dense matter. Does that make sense? So remembering that we are the soul within our human, you vibrate between both sides of self all the time. When we are in our dense matter human self, we are bogged down by the responsibilities and the obligations and the fear-based energy, which is really heavy on our shoulders. We have to have that time to de-zone. And in that moment of de-zoning, we often see orbs. Also, when we're around certain areas that are sacred, it could be at a religious or a spiritual function, an event, a building, a structure, anything like that. But also can be just when we're meditating or praying. We could all be in our own homes meditating or praying on an event, such as the winter solstice, the age of Aquarius coming up, a lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, any mass movement where we're coming together, we collectively see orbs. So I would love for you to just comment and share what your experience has been with orbs, because we want to blow the cap off of judging. We want to let other people know that orbs are real. They are light beings. And we're light beings, but we're in a dense human body called dense matter. And when we're seeing orbs, it is a part of our spiritual guidance, because we're in communication. Okay, we're being contacted by other light beings. And when we get to see that, we're reminded of who we truly are, which is the soul within our human. And unfortunately, orbs are still a little bit taboo, not as much as they were back in, years prior, especially with certain prior generations. But we really have to share in order for people to know they're not crazy, what they're seeing is real, and for them to know that it's okay, and that they're loved, they're supported, and that we're all seeing orbs, and it's a great thing. Because if you look at it like this, I will come to you when I know everything's going to be okay. When I know that you're not going to attack me, you're not in, an angry state. I'm looking for the right approach. I'm looking for the right time to share something with you that's important to me. And I don't want to get my feelings hurt. I don't want to get attacked. I certainly don't want to be hurt at all. So I might look at you and see if this is a good time based on your appearance. I might say, hey, and if you sound angry or you ignore me, then that's not a good time. And I sense that, right? We're all intuits, we're all empaths. You can sense that energy. Well, energy within the spirit realm is absolutely like that. Angels, our spirit guides, our archangels, our ascended loved ones, our ancestors, our animal spirit guides, our messengers of God, manifestations of God, certainly the Most High. We're not going to receive that communication when we're so bogged down that we can't receive it. So the moment that we're either high, okay, we're either high off of marijuana or feeling a little lifted, or we are just high off of life, okay, we're relaxed. The moment where we're just like, oh, I can't get any, there's nowhere else to go but up at this point, where you've just been beat down, beat down, beat down, and you're just like, okay, I'm at that point of I can't do nothing but go up, right? You're humbled, right? And that saying, your brokenness is your blessing. Because in that moment is when we receive our spiritual guidance. And it's in that moment that we're like, oh, what is that? Oh my gosh, what's going on? So I want you to know that you're not crazy. I want you to know that it happens often. I want you to know that it only happens when you are at that place of your higher self, when other light energy feels comfortable enough to engage you. I hope that makes sense. So let's look at the comment section. Thank you so much for blessing our channel. Tyrone, Bird, $5. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love the avatar. I love that little guy. Thank you so much for blessing us. Remember to put in your 4 ones. Thank you so much, Nichelle. Hey, Tyrone put in his. Ling, ling, ling. I've been seeing a lot of flashing lights. There you go. So you're waking up, you're elevating. And what have you been hearing? What else have you been seeing? Undoubtedly, when you're seeing a lot of flashing lights, you're also seeing the repeat numbers. You're also hearing the messages. You're also zoning out. And that's a big deal. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. You're zoning out. When you zone out, you definitely want to pay attention to what's coming in. Hey, honey, Miss Acoustic, you are so welcome. Please make sure you put in, you got them in, your 4 ones. Awesome. Crystal Clear, thank you so much for sharing. Crystal Clear says, I see orbs and sparkles. Sometimes when my ears ring and I talk to them, sometimes the ringing adjusts. And confirming a thought. Absolutely. Crystal Clear. Looks like you got 4 ones in your username. Good girl. Please put in your 4 ones as well. Okay, we want everybody to receive their blessings. And when we put in our 4 ones, we are creating the opportunity for Spirit to come on in and bless us with our spiritual guidance. And so, hey, Rip the Trip, how are you today? Thank you so much for putting in your 4 ones. So when you are seeing the sparkles, when you are you're hearing your ringing in your ears, you are in supreme connection. You're on that frequency that is all systems go. And you are that much closer to your blessings. Really get it, you guys. Really, really know, spiritual superstars, that when your messages are coming in like that, boom, 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 you are so close to your blessings. Do not give up. That is a strong indicator that you are about to receive a breakthrough of all breakthroughs. So when you're seeing the sparkles, when you're hearing the frequencies, the tones throughout your ears, your human ears go deaf. You hear it plug up just like you're in the water. And you all of a sudden you start hearing different tones. I want you to pause. That's a timeless moment. Pause so that you can receive your spiritual guidance because undoubtedly you're going to see something move out of the corner of your eye. You're going to see something in the peripheral. You're going to swear you just saw a twinkling light. You're going to see something come up to you and go away. You're going to feel something touch your skin. You're going to receive a different barrage of spiritual guidance, of messages that come to you. And I want you to be clear about that, because when God is reaching out to you, it'll be the way that you can receive it. And in that moment, you can receive it. And so in that moment also, your human is frozen. Your human is being obedient to not God or spirit, you. Your human at that moment is being obedient to you. And so give yourself credit, because what happened at that moment is that you will have controlled and come back into best friends and made peace with your shadow. You will have made peace with your shadow. Your shadow is your human. Your human is your ego. And so you definitely at that moment, you zone out, because your human is totally, totally on board. And so don't abuse her. Don't abuse him. Because if you take it too far, your human is freaked right on out, because it's too overwhelming. It's too powerful for your human to deal with all of that communication at one time. So you cannot be meditating right after that. You got to just roll it off like, oh my gosh, that just happened. And you just got to vibrate in it. You got to dance it out. You got to be like, yes, that happened. Think about it for a little while, but then get out of the situation, like move. Like if it happens in your room, celebrate that for a minute on the way out of your room, because your human's going to get super, super freaked out and paranoid. Okay? So that's so good. So good stuff. It's such good stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you all. So I'm glad to hear you're good. Rip the trip. How's Spiritual Guidance Academy doing in the chat? Doing good, right? Look at you. Checking on everybody. I love it. Love it. Ling, ling, ling. Yes, me too. And popping sounds in the ears. Awesome. So the popping sounds in the ears, we are radio towers. We are communicators. And so we're going to hear that frequency, right? The electromagnetic frequencies that we hear in and out of the quantum field that physics calls the quantum field, we call the spirit realm. So we are absolutely in communication and contact. Some people say extraterrestrial beings. Some people say aliens. Some people say spirits. Some people say light beings. Some people say ascended loved ones, ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, the whole 9 yards. They're all light beings. And so what's super cool is once you stay still, in a flash of a moment, when that orb comes in, when you hear the frequencies, when you see what that vision is in your mind's eye, and you feel their presence cover your skin because your skin tightens, and all of a sudden you feel something touch you or raise up your back, or you feel the top of your crown chakra just totally go off with prickles and numbing sensations, and your feet start burning, your hands start burning, your palms of your hands, they start itching. All of this happens because, honey, somebody is right there with you and trying to get your attention, because you are that special. You are that special. That's a big deal. It could be your grandma. It could be your mama. It could be your daddy. It could be your child. It could be your fur baby. It could be your ascended masters. It could be anyone you're working with. Say you're working with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, chief angel, always comes to me like, Necole, what do you need? What do you need? Just tell me what you need, what you need. Come on, tell me. This is him. Tell me what you need. What do you need? What do you need? What you need? Just tell me. Come on, tell me. And I jump right into it. I'm like, well, I need $5,000 for this, specifically for that. I need $27,900 for that, or I need 10 and a half more hours throughout the week so that I can get this part done, because I know Spirit needs me to do that. I need to have this person over here do this. I don't know who that person is, but I need that. I need this and the other. I need a content creator. I need a web designer. I need this done. I need that. It's Archangel Michael wants you to come with the specifics, be very clear. You don't need to know about the how, because the how will happen. The time that I started seeing orbs a lot, back to back, wake up, I'm seeing them. Soon as my eyes open, I'm like, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for waking me up. I wake up with gratitude, pure humility. Soon as I wake up, in where we were at, my room would be pitch black no matter what time of the day it was, and I could see orbs all over the place. Right? And so when I would get ready to do my work at the computer, you know, all of a sudden, boom, I look over, there's a twinkling orb, and as soon as I would look at it, it stayed there just long enough for me to look, and then it go away. So this is happening enough for me to know that there's a puzzle piece. I'm putting it together. So I want you all to know those are puzzle pieces. You're putting it together, okay? Lori says, I have lots of famous singers around me. Awesome, awesome. Crystal Clear says, I was meditating in the sun. When I stood up, I got lightheaded. I stood there. Yes, I saw bunches of orbs and everything went red for like 10 seconds. Then went back. I don't know what it was. Honey, you know what it was. Crystal, I'm going to tell you what it was. You left your human. You left your human. You left the physical realm. You left your human. I'm going to say it again. You left your human. You left the physical realm. And when we realize that's going on, the first thing that we do, what just happened? Did you say that to yourself? What just happened? And the last thing that you want to believe is that you just left your human. I'm here to tell you that we leave our human often. I did it when I used to be a little girl. I do it now. I help my clients do it. And there's a reason we do it. I asked to do it. And I'm going to tell you who to work with in order to do it and really travel successfully and carefully and safely. But when I was working with Archangel Michael, I was telling him that. I said, you know, I just need this, I need that. I was working with Archangel Raphael, and you guys were here. I just started the channel. I felt Spirit was telling me, I want you to move in this direction. I want you to start coaching. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm so booked up. I'm so busy. I need many more hours in the week. And I don't know where that's going to come from. And I need to still have my bills paid. And I need to do this and that while we transition. And I need to know how to do this and that. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael is who I work with. Archangel Michael did exactly what I told you. Archangel Raphael was like, leave it to me to give you the peace that you need and to love yourself through it. And honey, the very next day, I partially severed my finger in the door at my job. Was out of work for months. And couldn't do nothing but what God was telling me to do. Money came in, everything was paid for. The very next day, okay? So Spirit tells you not to worry about the how. The how will happen. And I guarantee you it's not going to be the way that you think it's going to be. And I guarantee you that it'll be something that you can go through because you are that tough. You are that strong. And it is very true that spirit will never give you something you cannot handle. And you are to use it. Use that experience to bless others because we're connected for a reason. Okay? So Lori, what singers do you have around you? I'm so curious. I'm so happy that you shared that with us. Thank you so much. Issa Wig says, I felt a holy presence when I entered this room. Absolutely. Spirit is definitely here. Thank you so much. You are a healer. I receive it. Rip the Trip says, it's easy to find, but hard to forget. Yes. Understand the movement around us. Then we can wake up. It's easy to find, but hard to forget. You can't go back. Once you've seen things, you can't unsee it. And so that's another reason why we practice spiritual safety. I don't fool with ayahuasca tea. I don't fool with mushrooms. And the funny thing is I was using marijuana at a time. And it was what I used to keep myself pain-free. From the lupus, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, degenerative disc. I didn't want steroid shots. I didn't want to take the medicine they were trying to prescribe. Bunch of pain medicine, synthetic drugs. I don't believe in it. So I would use that, and but it would knock me out. So I would have to use it and go to sleep. And then, what about during the day? I didn't want to feel like that, all loopy and stuff during the day. I want to enjoy my life and be totally mindful and active and aware in my life. So I felt my spiritual awakening happening. We get several. We get many. Make sure that you get the book, 7 Steps to Master Any Spiritual Awakening. You can get it on Amazon, but I want you all to definitely come back and give it a review on Amazon. Let me know what it does for you and how you feel about it. So I began seeing repeat numbers, specific sequences, right? I began really hearing frequencies and tones while I was cooking dinner. I could be putting my key in the door. All of a sudden I hear it. Look at my phone. It's 11:11. It's 1:11. People that don't know each other are saying the same messages to me. So much so that when they tell it to me, I'm just like stumbled over my words, or I can't even respond. And they're like, did you hear what I just said? And I'm like, I heard you, and I heard the 2 other people that just said it before you that you don't even know. So I'm like really tripping right now, to the point of I can't even talk to anybody. I just got to kind of go in and just stay by myself in silence mode, right? You get like that, right? Who else gets like that? So you're seeing the repeat numbers. You are waking up in the middle of the night. With me, you've heard me say this before, where there are certain times where I wake up in the middle of the night and I hear holy SHIT, and I say that. And I know if I'm saying that, I know something's going down the next day. There's some other things that I say in the middle of the night that let me know, okay, that's a red flag, that's an alert. So my human knows when whatever it goes down, will know it, because I'll have the same reaction. Keep that in mind, okay? Lori, when you wake up at 3 a.m., grab that pen and paper, grab the audio, or however way you can record what your spiritual guidance is, record it. The first thing I do is I ask, okay, God, is there something I need to know? If I see someone specific, if I see my Queen Mother, okay, Queen Mother, what do I need to know? What do I need? Sometimes like, hey, Mom, what do I need to know? Okay, Mama. Or something like that. Or if it's like Archangel Razel, what do I need to do? Do I need to do anything? Is there anything? Divine Source, what is it? I may hear go back to sleep. Okay. I may hear some kind numbers. I may see a scene, right? And I'm aware. I'm alerted. My human will be able to receive it. she won't ignore it. And I'll definitely make sure she doesn't. So keep all that in mind, because you're being alerted to something that's coming in. Here's why that happens. It's because you're on that frequency. So remember that when you're manifesting, right, you're on a frequency. Let me get you to look at this. Okay? You're on a frequency. Don't look at my nails. I've been super busy, y'all. Don't look at my, I'm going to do my nails tonight, okay? Don't look at them. You're on this frequency. When you're manifesting, you're on a specific frequency. You came from this frequency. You're going to this frequency. So you're on this lower vibration to begin with, right? We don't want to be there anymore. We're done with this level. Now we're up here. We're manifesting some things. Things are happening. Signs are happening. All those synchronicities are happening, right? And so our blessing is really right there. Absolutely right there. Right there. And all we have to do is do what? Comment and tell me what we have to do. Tell everybody. Spiritual superstars, you are so spiritually gifted. You are so spiritually. I want all y'all on my team, okay? I'm being honest. I love y'all so much. You are also spiritually gifted. You are the bomb. And anybody that can go through the spiritual experiences that you go through, y'all got more grit, more hustle. Y'all got more courage, more consistency, more tenacity, more resiliency. You are more resourceful than you give yourself credit. I promise you that. I promise you that. Oh my gosh, I want to work with all of y'all because I know what it's like. And when you're going through stuff like that, I know you got what it takes. I know you do. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. So all you have to do is jump. This is the leap of faith. And then when you're leaping, what we don't want to do is look back to our past until we're right here and we're on that wavelength. Okay, now we're on that wavelength. We're on it. We're on it. We're on it. We're receiving our blessings. It's blowing our mind. We want to tell the world, but we can't. Right? So now we got to have moments of reflection to go back and see where we came from, how far we came from, how far we've come. It's a long way, right? That is some work. When you all are receiving synchronistic messages like that, just listen. All the people that are not, only because they choose not to. That's the only difference between you and people that are still asleep. They choose not to see the vibrancy of the spirit realm for what you're seeing it as, because it's freaking them out to even think they just saw an orb, to even believe that they saw anything that they attribute to being on a movie, to being Hollywood. Okay, so you are like, that's not Hollywood. That's real life. What I just saw. I just experienced real life. I just left my body. I just left my body. Okay. Lori's like, I can't sleep that good at night. Let's talk about it. What are you manifesting and what kind of messages have you been receiving, dear? And then I'm going to roll off of here and we're going to come back tomorrow. Because if you're waking up at 3 a.m., 3 to 5 is a optimal time, but it's not just 3 to 5. That's a part of our spiritual awakening. And here's why. Because you're awake. So no matter what time you wake up, no matter what time you go to sleep, When you wake up is a pivotal time. If spirit is waking you up out of your fasting sleep, which is your fasting state, which is the sleep that our human gets, then you know you're being alerted to a message that's attached to the blessing that spirit has for you. So for example, if you're taking a nap, that's not 3 to 5 a.m., but spirit certainly will wake you up. You will certainly hear your name being called. You'll hear Lori, and you'll wake up, huh? What? And people around you will be like, we didn't say anything, or nobody's there with you, and then you really freak out. So all of that's happening, just think about the people that are ignoring it. And you, my loves, are not ignoring it. I got to give y'all the bell. So proud of you. I am so proud of y'all. You get the drum roll and everything. And so just because you're here, we are going to ask for our special spiritual guidance for everybody. All right. I feel 2. Okay, 2. I hear no 3. What? All right, chakras. Yes, chakras. Okay. Nice. All right, we get our spiritual guidance today. Thank you so much. You all hit the subscribe button. Come on back for more free spiritual guidance. Join us because we've got an amazing energy healing program launching in January. I want everybody who wants to be in business, successfully helping other people. I want you to have that plan B. I want you to be able to supplement fixed incomes. I want you to turn fixed income into generational wealth. I want you to make it happen for you. I want you to make it happen for your family. I want you to make it happen for your legacy, because you've got value to give and you've got a bunch of wisdom and spiritual gifts that I'm absolutely happy to help you master, because you're already spiritually gifted. You're already a healer. Don't let anybody tell you that they can teach you how to be a healer. I can't teach you that. I can teach you how to master your gifts, because you're already gifted. So thank you so much. Take a beautiful deep breath in. Anybody new, please announce that you're new so we can celebrate you and welcome you aboard. Deep breath in. Raising our vibration, kissing our higher self, connecting with the divine, and letting it out. Thank you so much, Divine Source. Thank you so much. Woo! We are so blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm hearing the battle is won. Give it back to me. And stop trying to open that door. I see someone peeking past the door after you've already passed it. You've already passed the test. So accept it. If you're having a hard time walking away, ask for Spirit's help. Work with Archangel Michael. And I see buffalo calf. Is that white buffalo calf woman? Look her up. White buffalo calf woman. Look her up. Because I'm seeing Lakota and I'm seeing a white buffalo. So look her up. Look her up. That's who you're working with, her. Stop peeking through the door. Stop going back. Stop going back. Oh, goodness. Because you know what's happening? You keep looking through the door, tiptoeing in, and you're getting lacerations, wounds. Just going back for more torture. And why you're doing that is because your human is so used to that connection. It's hard for your human to separate, but Spirit is telling you There's nothing there but pain. And we need to get you okay with healing energy so that your human can be more used to feeling unconditional love versus toxic energy. Yeah. So focus on your desired outcome. Focus on what you really want. You got to go through the pain to get to the glory, right? You got to go through it in order to elevate. But the more, but you'll get to that point. You'll get to that point when you just get too tired. Is this it? This it? No. And you'll just stop. I hear self-respect. And I hear honor your time frame. Timeline, not time frame. Honor your timeline. Okay, that is speaking to a relationship. And it could be a romantic, but it could also be business partnership. You've got a due date for yourself. You put yourself in a position of, okay, I'm not going to accept it after this date. I'm going by what Spirit tells me, and I'm not going to settle for less. Someone else is giving you a different time frame. They might be extending it, or they may not want to commit to something. Stick to your time frame. We have Canary Spirit, sing your own song. We have impartiality and 58. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Release. Release, release, release. Who just said release? This is release. This is release. Crystal clear, 111. 1111 says supposed to feel to release, not feel just to feel. Girl, let me ring the bell for you. Let me make sure this is loud and clear. Thank you so much. Let me repeat that. Crystal clear. 4 ones says what every one of us needs to hear. So you are supposed to feel to release. To release, not feel just to feel. When we're feeling just to feel, we are all in our ego. We are letting our human get away with low vibrations and stuck stagnant cycles that are toxic. We letting our human rule. We don't do that. We control our human. So right now we've got 13, that is release. It is natural for my body to be well. Did you hear that? It's not natural for your body to be toxic. It's natural for your body to be well. Natural for my body to be well. It is natural for my body to be well. You do not have to think specific positive thoughts about your body, but you have to not think specific negative thoughts. If you could never again think about your body and instead just think pleasant thoughts, your body would reclaim its natural place of wellness. So anybody that has lower self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, been putting yourself down, been believing what other people have to say about you when it's not positive feedback, you just heard yours. You just heard what Spirit wanted you to know. And now Canary Spirit, that's 12. Canary Spirit is coming in right before we have that release. Sing your own song. This energy says, Canary Spirit arrives to help you find your authentic voice and express what is in your heart. Look at God. Look at Spirit. Release, teaching our human what is best for our human. And using our voice, speaking up for ourselves. It's time to let that person, it's time to let those people know exactly who you really are, to speak your truth, to say what you really want, to not settle for less, because we really want to hear that. And that person really needs to hear it. And you deserve to say it. You don't deserve to be a doormat. You don't deserve to go back to the toxic connections. You don't deserve to accept less. Sometimes we're so afraid of what people will think. They're going to think we're different. They're not going to like us. They're going to stop being our friend. They're going to stop loving us. But I feel like in actuality, when you find your voice, you just get the courage to spread your wings and you realize that you're loving yourself. And that's what matters. So we have impartiality as our last message here today. Let me go to the comments. I see, yes, you are worthy. Yes, you are is a IWS. I am worthy. I am loved. Absolutely. Oh, Isa says, I have lived my whole life in toxicity. And so to truly heal feels different. You have to cut a lot of relationships. Yes, you do, honey. Michelle says, yes. Yes, you do. Honey, let me tell you, I have cut off a lot of people, blood family. I've cut off friends. Let me tell you what happened real quick, okay? Maybe this will help you. Crystal Clear says, well, let me read what our other spiritual superstars. Rip to Trip topic says, I see a lot of things that start with Ra. My spiritual guidance is Raphael. Isn't that something? I don't know. Did you actually put, I don't know if that's a sign? I am going to ask you to rephrase that, Rip the Trip, because you are way too spiritually gifted to not know that's not a sign. You know how many times I have seen you post comments 1111 dash 7777. You are way too spiritually gifted to ask and to doubt that as being spirit talking directly to you. You're on a mission, honey. And I'm about to confirm it for you. The next time you see Ra, ask Archangel Raphael directly. And I promise you that you're going to feel something touch your face. That's how Archangel Raphael reaches out to me, touches my face with such a gentle whisper of a touch. And he reaches out to us like that. For example, if I have to choose between a salad and loaded French fries, somehow that salad will come out of my mouth when my taste buds want to say the loaded French fries, and I'll be looking dumbfounded because I did not intend to say that salad. You're so welcome. Crystal Clear says, release outer perspectives of self. Woo, talk about it, girl. Impartiality. All right. This is not a time to personally shine, but to allow others to come forth with their gifts. What? All my spiritual superstars up in here, so spiritually gifted. You're so spiritually gifted. Oh my goodness. You may find yourself in the role of neutral advisor. Hold the space for others to find their own answers. Advice may not be well received. Be unbiased now. Oh, I receive it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I quietly listen, allowing you to color your own palette. Here's our inspiration. Take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. So what have we been talking about? When we come out of our human, we can't do anything but observe. So don't freak your human out. Get out of this situation. When you're seeing Ra, acknowledge it. Don't make too much of a big to do about it because your human's paying attention. And the second your human is like, okay, wait a minute. So that's not something your human controls. So just acknowledge it. Your human's going to want to ignore it. Don't let that happen. You're putting puzzle pieces together. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? Can I be neutral? Okay, is a spirit's talking to you? And anybody else spirit is talking to, hit that thumbs up button. Hit it up for me because I know I'm being talked to. Can I be neutral? Neutral position. Allowing things to unfold. Standing in another's shoes. Uplifted communication. Keywords. Guide. Open-minded and fairness. Whew. When spirit makes you feel fed, ooh. Okay? So we have learned so much today. We have shared so much today. I'm very grateful to all of you. I think you're going to be straight shocked when you see what we're launching in January. So I want you to be, and I think you're going to be shocked by the price. I try to be very, very reasonably priced because I don't think that money should be an issue for you to be making money. We are 11:10. We're about to get one more spiritual guidance. Then we're going to sign off. It's 11:10. Focus on it. Focus on it. It's 11:10. It's about to be 11:11. Isn't spirit good? Focus on your desired outcome. Let's go. Focus on your desired outcome. Take a beautiful deep breath in. Raise your vibration. Divine Source, thank you so much. Please show us our spiritual guidance the way that we can receive it. And thank you so much. 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 Please show us our collective spiritual guidance for all that see this video and receive your spiritual guidance. Thank you so much for moving us forward in our desired path. We are meant to succeed. We are meant to obtain generational wealth. Thank you so much. Legacy income. We are changing our DNA. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Heavenly ancestors, thank you. Thank you so much. We love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keep focusing on the spiritual superstars. Focus on your desired outcome. Oh, we got two. Okay. Rest and cleansing moon. We got experience and rest. and cleansing room. Balanced relationships, self-expression, boundaries, letting go, movement forward, and reflection. Rest and cleansing moon. You have a natural ability to give without expectation. Being gentle and caring towards others comes naturally for you. You may find yourself being pulled in many different directions by those around you who need your help. Because you naturally put others first, this energy serves as a reminder to maintain your personal boundaries. If you forgive others too easily, you set yourself up for being hurt. Be a doormat, and others will try to take advantage of your good nature. People will respect and admire you more if you are clear about how much you are willing to give. Take a breather from the serious approach towards life. Express yourself in a positive, healthy way that brings joy. Spend time with children and creative activities. Love yourself enough to develop special relationships with people who reciprocate the love and support you so freely give. Here's a prayer. Divine Source, please help me to open myself to receiving love and support, to maintain healthy, loving, and balanced relationships with others. Please help me to accept that I receive love because, are you listening, Izza? Let me repeat that. Help me accept that I receive love because I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. So I want to see you write that in all caps, because we're gonna block out what you wrote earlier. I want you to write it. I am worthy of love. Write it down there, spiritual superstars. Everybody, I am worthy of love. Let me get my little words up there. I am worthy of love. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And, you know, Spirit talks to us the way that we can receive it. And just because Izza put it out there doesn't mean that she's the only one that needed it, because I sure enough needed it. I receive it. So letting go, experiences here. You are faced with letting someone you love live out their own life. Experience is something we cannot teach others. We can share what happened to us and how it has affected our lives, but until others have gone through their own experiences, there is no way of knowing how it will affect them. Learn to lead by example, drawing on the knowledge you have gained from your own experience. Let go of control and trust that the lesson you have taught your loved one in the past will serve them well with their own future choices. Take some time for reflection in your own life. Whatever situations you have recently undergone need time to settle. For it is only after reflection that we can truly draw upon the knowledge gained and then move forward. Honor this knowledge you have gained and use it wisely to co-create a future that is aligned with your higher purpose. This energy is a reminder also to live your life fully in the present with no regrets over the past. And here's our last prayer. Divine Source, please help me to accept the experiences of my own life, to grow beyond my limitations, and to know that I am unlimited and move forward. Help me allow others to live out their own life experiences by just offering my love and support along the way. Amen and A to the man. Well, I know I received. If you received your spiritual guidance, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, hit the little bell so you'll be notified when we do come over with free spiritual guidance, and enroll. I'm about to put up here, if you have not gotten over to Spiritual Guidance Academy, I'm about to put the website up there. I want you over there because you are spiritually gifted and you all got some work to do to help other people. There is the website. I want you to not miss this launch because we are launching a certified program like never before. It is 3 programs in one plus another bonus one. So if you are spiritually gifted and you know it, which you do if you're here, you know it, and you know you got a calling on your soul and you're hesitant, you're procrastinating, you don't want another year, 2021, to go by without, first of all, serving in your mission, being the servant leader that you are, helping other people, serving in a mission that's higher than yourself, and getting paid for the services you provide. If you fear charging a premium for your premium services, if you fear accepting money as an exchange for the value that you bring others, if you are afraid to go into your purpose, if you are afraid to even start this next mission, no matter how old you are or how young you are, no matter what you are doing for a living, if you're not working, if you're working 3 jobs, no matter how old and how many parents, how many kids, how many you got grandkids, doesn't matter. If you are ready, I'm certainly ready to help you thrive. If we haven't learned anything in 2020, it is that we need to have lucrative multiple streams of income, our own income. And if you are ready to take your life back in 2021, I am absolutely helping you do that. So make sure that you get on over there and register at spiritualguidanceacademy.com so that you'll get the notification when it comes out. And I look forward to seeing you soon, spiritual superstars. I love y'all. Mwah.